Another Sunday, another Sunday. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight to the Guy Lingo Podcast with your host, Big Mo, and me, Platinum Cash. We got a great show for y'all tonight on this crazy ass, interesting Sunday. Was pouring down rain from like 3 a.m. to like 10. Then it got hot or warm. Let me put it that way. It didn't get hot. It got warm for September on the first day of fall starting tomorrow. Out here on this Sunday here in Portland, though, the topic of the show is called Postponed. There's a reason behind it. And I put the crazy eyes behind there too. So it says postponed with the crazy eyes, just staring you down. Because it felt like I was getting stared down when I postponed some stuff. So that's the show that we got for y'all this next hour and a half. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. I got a long list of laundry stuff on here. But we're gonna start with Mo, how's your week? I can't hear you. Technical difficulties.
Nah, we ain't nah, we good. My bad. I had us on mute while I was jamming to the music. But it was crappy, bro. It was not a great normal week for Mo. But again, those of you guys, that's why I go to church every week to try and find peace with myself. And ironically, that was the topic of the service today was
That's,
peace. So
that's what Pastor had to talk about today.
yeah, bro. So we had a pastor from New York today. So he talked about peace. So I was kind of, I needed that because it was a rough
World
week
needs that.
from a work perspective. Let alone, social media don't bother me because if I'm usually on there just to look. But just
Yep.
from a work perspective, I had to do some things for the first time that I've never had to do, and I just thought it really
Never had to
messed
do
with
her
me
in person.
mentally. Neither,
Oh
neither.
wow.
I've never had to release a person from their position, but yeah, it kind of messed with me a little bit mentally, because you really do think about families and everything that's getting ready to be impacted. But
You do?
I do, I
Oh.
did, I did.
When I got fired, I'm pretty sure they did not care about my family or my lifestyle.
So so it was a work. It was kind of rough for me this week, but it is what it is, man. But the week, and then it didn't end well. I mean, I don't know if you guys seen the Falcons today, but good.
We ain't got to football yet.
I,
We'll get to
I ain't
football.
got to get there, but hell, they part of my stress this week. They don't damn school. Oh my god, it's just a
Hey,
nightmare.
you better stay low. You don't have to take these blood pressure pills like me and DM.
You keep messing with me, I'm gonna have to take blood pressure pills. They gonna make me take everything, man. I'm just, I don't know. I'm going to get a new team
Dang, you about to trade it all in? You got to
every
redo your
year,
whole house.
and we're only 3 games into this season, and I'm already ending it.
Wow, you sound like me and my beavers. Good gosh.
But that's about it though. Everything else was good. It was just a lot of stuff was happening this week. It was the first week with my basketball kids, which I thought was awesome. We hit the weight room, and we hit it pretty hard. Some of the kids was like they've never had to work that hard before in the weight room, but welcome to Coach Mo. That's all I can say.
Yeah, they haven't even had to do my drill yet. That's what's gonna be the crazy part. They're gonna be like, "Oh my god, this is insane." I'll be like, "Wow, you guys should be ready." I hope they in shape. I just hope they in shape. That's
And
all I hope.
that's what this next month is all about, right? For us to get in shape, right? That's
Or
how I look at it. So,
athletes should just be
um,
in shape because you're
you
an
know,
athlete.
yeah, you would think, and I do think that some of these kids are in shape, but I also look at, I blame coaches sometime as well. Like you would think that you always say athletes should be in shape. I hear that a lot from you, and I agree. But at the same time, as a coach, you also got to make sure that you remind that high school person, because they are in high school, right? Like you're not talking college athletes, you're
No,
not
I understand.
talking
I'm just saying if you're an athlete, you're
whatnot.
gonna stay active. Like you're always
Yeah,
constantly doing something, playing
yeah,
basketball somewhere, or playing some kind of doing some kind of activity
you would think,
as an athlete. You
you
That's
would
what I
think,
would think.
yeah, yeah, you would think,
But there's a
but
lot more stuff going on these days than we had, obviously.
well, no
Um,
one's outside just playing around, right? That's what kept you
Man, them
active
courts are
during.
empty. I be
Right,
seeing
that's
these
what
courts
kept,
empty.
yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what kept you active, though, right? Like, and I think that's the biggest difference.
Dang, can I start running tournaments on city courts?
They
They
empty.
empty.
They
Yeah, be
empty.
like, listen,
Hey,
I'll give you a little percentage. I'm just gonna run these tournaments on these courts.
just go out there and just start running them until they tell you can't. 2 on
Two
2s, 2 on 2s, baby.
man, that's an idea though. Get them kids at the courts. That's what
Yeah,
they be
that
trying to do.
hey,
Get kids outside just playing basketball
it
or playing,
actually helped
just being
though.
active. Anything you ain't got to play basketball.
Yeah.
Just do stuff outside.
I do think it'll help. Like, I really do think, like, activeness will help, a lot, right? And again, like, the state of Oregon has banned cell phones from schools.
Well,
Um,
when I went back into
and
the school the other day, there was like 8 phones up in that box. So
and and
somebody
and, uh
obviously
yeah,
didn't get the
and
memo.
obviously people aren't getting the memo, right? But I actually think it's a great idea. I think when I was asking one of, the administrations, "How was it going?" And her response to me was, "It sucks, but it's actually pretty good to see kids at lunch talking
Okay.
and interacting with each other versus on their phones." So,
Oh, shoot, the minute that bell rang, right there passing the whole time. I don't think they get off their phone at all.
yeah,
It's not all
so
the kids, but it's majority of them.
it's not, but again, I think it's awesome I was happy to hear that.
Yeah, that was a great thing. My week. Oh, jeez, what a week. Um, my second oldest daughter started a job. That was great. Let's go ahead and.
First one.
Oh no, wrong one. let's let's
I
clap it up for that. I
Oh,
think my
man.
mind was thinking another thing because I'm
I
the one having to take her to work, so I have to wake up at 5:40 in the morning to drop her off. I was like,
Uh-oh.
this was not a part of the plan. So my body is all off. I'm waking up at 5. I almost missed it the other day on Friday or Saturday morning.
Got your back, bro.
Dang, that's like a encore.
Got your back, bro.
That's what that sounded like.
Oh, man. Is that is this her first job?
Second.
Oh, well, good for her, though. Good for her.
No, it's great. But
That's awesome.
we're gonna have to figure out
A
these
strategy.
transportation here.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
back in my day, when I was not even an adult, I could even get a ride to work at McDonald's. My feet and that bike.
You you know what? As but, if you think about this generation, right? Um, what made her wanna get a job? I'm curious.
Because she needs to get a job.
So,
I mean, what do you mean? What else she gonna be doing?
like
She ain't in
like what
school right now.
like, what's that her mindset that she needed to get a job?
Well, she wants to get a car.
Okay. So
So in order
she's
to get a
so
car, you gotta get a job.
so she's motivated, right? Like, am I hearing that? Like, so she's motivated.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm hoping this motivation lasts actually.
Imma back up because I wanna talk a little bit about youth and work, and I wanna understand it, but I wanna answer a chat, right?
Well, you
Check. I need to, I like them talking to each other, but I need contact. I need you contact the school when there's an emergency, just FYI. Just like she'll reach out to you when there's an emergency. I think
are we
what
going back to
yeah,
the
we are.
phones?
Then Imma jump back to jobs. I had to answer the chat. I think too many times we as adults has become custom to our kids picking up the phone with us, claiming it's quote unquote, air quotes, an emergency, right? And I think we as adults, right, like just go back to when you were in school just for a second, right? And you didn't have the technology we have today.
I wasn't trying to talk
Um,
to my mom.
and
Like,
whatnot.
why?
So I get that for some parents, right? And like I'm just reading the check. I get that for some parents, it's a struggle a little bit, and it's a little bit of a panic attack because your kid is usually a text
Well,
message away or a
I think
phone
it's
call
just because
away.
of all the stuff that's happening nowadays.
Yeah, and given everything that's happening, but at the same time, I think given everything that's happening, you would know faster than your kid would contact you these days, right? So I think we got to give it a shot. Like I know it's a little bit of a panic right now. They don't have their phones, but I'll also challenge all administrations. Make sure doors are locked, make sure people can't get in. Like ever since I've taken a job at Glencoe, you can't get in that school. That's the crazy thing about it, right? And I'm hoping that all schools are like that. You can't even get into the office without having to push a button, and she asks you, "What do you want?" Right? So, I do hear you, in the chat, but we'll see, right? Like, let's see how it goes. I hear you, but, I do think we gotta see how this goes because
We
I
don't need
I
phones.
think it's awesome. I think it's good
If they
that
would
kids
have
are
did it from the
interacting.
beginning, it wouldn't even be an issue.
Yeah, I agree, but they didn't, right? And now they're trying to go backwards, right? And now
Correct.
parents have gotten accustomed to stuff. So, even if it's not you, I just think just in general, I think we got to give them a chance. There's
There's
my
your
weekly
appearance
appearance. Yep.
for the sick girl over here. She's sick.
Hey, how's it
Boy,
going?
she's trying to give me all her germs. Trying to get me sick up in here. What
Yeah.
do you shoot me with, by the way? Dang, she just
But
walked up on me with a gun. That's crazy.
but yeah, no, I just had to say that because I know it can be a little bit of a panic mode for parents or whatnot, but
Yeah.
let's give it a chance and let's just see, right? Like if we're proved wrong, then kids go back to having their phones. But so far it's been a positive turnout, right? And I think that's awesome.
Just based on experience, I bet you it's a whole lot better. Way too much drama happening.
Well, yeah, and people aren't having to start fights over phone that actually goes elsewhere. It's crazy. Um, But back to jobs. I know I jumped back because I was reading the chat, but back to jobs. So
I still got to finish my week.
go ahead, go ahead,
No,
get
we
to
can talk
your.
about the jobs. I was like, I
y-
haven't finished my week yet. Go
You
ahead, go
know,
back. We can talk about the
y-
jobs because that's
I'm
where we
just
were at in my
I'm
week.
just thinking about like the youth people in jobs in general. A, they don't want to work, right? B, you can't get them to work. So I think when I hear your daughter, is working because she's motivated to get a car, that's a positive thing.
Oh yeah, oh no,
Because
that's not
you,
definitely not a negative.
Yeah, because if you look at the majority
The
of
only
this
negative is me having to
generation,
get up to take her.
well, you should already be up anyways, right? You
I
get
am
up,
not up at that time.
well,
I
then
probably just went to sleep probably
well,
an hour before that.
that's the problem right there. So I knew we was gonna get to the root cause of your issue, but
Jeez, I was just getting into some REM sleep, and I'm like, oh man, she woke me up. I was like,
and it's a
dang,
good one too, huh? I bet you're like, oh, but
where you
yeah, I
going
do
here?
think it's awesome, man, because I can give some examples when it comes down to jobs in general. My daughter, um, it's been interesting. She got a job, she starts a new job in October, which, again, definitely congrats to her. Uh,
Oh,
but it's
okay,
but it's been an interesting observation in the last 4 or 5 months, let's just put it that way. But no, I do think it's great that the young ones are working. Kudos to them.
this young one needs to work. Find something to do.
If we can make them
Over here trying to
able.
shoot the dog with the Nerf gun. Now they're gonna come and knock my stuff over, and then I'm gonna get mad
Hey,
on air.
that's the little ones for you, man. My nieces decided to come over
Oh yeah,
just randomly last night, to stay the night. Randomly. I'm like,
Momo.
what's going on in y'all household that you want to come over here? We just wanted to hang out. Yeah, right.
What'd you
They,
got? Where'd you go get him?
they know they don't know. They got dropped off without even a phone call or nothing. My guess is, like, again, they wanted to stay with their cousin, right? Who they can convince her to take them anywhere. So because they can't convince Momo to do it, so they both came over.
Oh wow, the double guilt.
Yep, yep. And then Uncle Momo's gonna have another nephew, another great nephew, which is awesome. Not my sister,
Oh, I was like,
uh,
wait, what?
but
Dang.
my nephew is having his first kid. So
Oh,
I
congratulations
was
there, man.
very excited to hear that this morning. Well, you love hitting that. You love hitting that
I got fat
gun.
fingers. I got fat fingers
You,
up here.
but
That's what's
no,
happening.
I'm super excited for him. It's gonna be his first kid. I chatted with him today. He was like a little nervous, and I'm like,
How old is he?
enjoy it, man, enjoy it. He's 26 years old.
Oh, he good.
So yeah, so kudos to him, man. I'm super happy for him
Actually,
on that
bringing
one.
kids in this world is crazy. Period. Point blank.
It's scary, given the world that we're in. But you know,
'Cause my kids are
Uncle Momo is a 6 hour flight away.
six. What's going on over here?
Oh man. What else you had going on this week, man? We
Oh, I
stopped at the
forgot to tell you.
job.
Did I ever tell you
What?
about the big bounce thing that I did
Mm,
the other weekend ago?
yeah, we talked about it briefly.
I'm still sore from that, by the way. I didn't realize bouncing could make you that sore. I'm like, we can do drills and them things. Them kids will be dead. I, I literally
Well,
bounced. I wasn't even trying to bounce, and I still am sore.
where were you working out prior to the big bounce?
Nope. I
That
wasn't
would
even trying to
probably
do the big bounce, to tell you the truth.
you just ended up there.
But it actually was fun. If it was a bunch of adults in there, they had 3 DJs. That thing was crazy. It
Yeah.
was lit. Them kids was going
Okay.
crazy. Bubbles, snow. I was like, this is insane.
Snow, was it cold or was it just like
I
the
don't know. It was just
that would have been
basically
that would
basically
that would have
clogged
been
up
pretty
water.
cool.
I
That
don't
would have
know.
been pretty cool. The bubbles not so much because I bet the bubbles was landing and it was all wet and nasty in there. So I can
Only in
see
that
that.
spot.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
guess who started out in that spot?
Oh.
This guy. And all the kids just came running. If you know that, I don't know what movie that was, but where you see all these kids, they just came running, jumping, and bouncing right at me. I was like, oh Lord, let me get out the way before I end up getting hurt on the bouncy thing.
Oh man.
She got hurt.
Yeah.
Trying to go head first for the ball. I don't know who does that. Who does that? I don't know what is up with these girls going head first. Just,
Hey man.
just getting
Hey,
concussed.
sometimes
Oh,
you gotta
I don't know what. Oh, okay. Well, you wouldn't
sometimes
have got concussed anyway. You would have bounced off the rubber.
sometimes you gotta
So
work different, bro.
you're good. We out of here. All right, love you. It's your bedtime anyway. Take take cash with you.
That's
All right,
crazy, man.
thanks. Oh,
What else? Was
hey,
that it for the week?
thank you,
Was that it for your week?
man. What? Just throwing my weeks off.
You know what you
Oh
say,
no.
man.
Well, let me talk about real quick about my postponement. That has to do with this week. I was actually scheduled to have a surgery in the morning, which
Tomorrow
I
morning?
postponed, obviously.
Tomorrow morning?
Yeah, tomorrow morning, like early in the morning,
What
surgery.
what surgery is this one?
This was for my sleep apnea. It was a surgery. So it's
Oh,
that new device called the Inspire,
okay.
and they put that thing in your chest, and then they put these things connected to your tongue in the back, but they can't ever take it back out. So once they do it, it's permanent. And I had some dreams and thoughts about it. I was like, ooh, what if I can't talk?
I'll just keep not sleeping.
Well, then I'll be dead.
Hey,
No, so
I,
so I had to postpone that because I wanted to think about it a little bit more. And the funny thing about it is I had to go to the doctor to get an MRI, and so I can't go inside those things unless they put me to sleep.
mhm.
So I wake up, and one of the nurses in there, he was talking to me, blah 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 blah. He's like, "Oh yeah, man, why'd you do this MRI?" I told him. And he's like, "That Inspire thing, with the remote." I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Can I?" He literally said, "He goes, can the Russians tap into that?" I was like, what are you talking about?" He's like, "It's Bluetooth, ain't it?" I was like, I'm assuming so." He goes, "Oh man,
In your
they're gonna tap
body.
into." He's like, "You'll be walking around one day, and next thing you know, somebody's messing with your Inspire, got your tongue sticking out and everything." I was like, "What?"
So so he was the deciding factor for you to
Oh no, I
rethink
had
it.
I had already decided, but he just
Okay.
made me think some more about it. I was like, actually, what if I was walking in somebody else's frequency,
Yeah.
or just mind my business? Next thing you know, I'm just
I
people
wouldn't.
looking at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah, no, that'd be nervous, man. I wouldn't, man. I mean, again, I think one of the biggest things that I hate more than anything, right? Anything, is that I can go to bed some days early, but then I don't go to sleep till like 1, 2 a.m., right? And my wife comes to bed and within seconds, out. That pisses me off
You
sometimes.
want to know what pisses me off is I go to bed tired and I'm trying to sleep, and here's a full on conversation about to be had. Hey, let's chit chat. My eyes are literally shut. You just told me I was snoring. Let me sleep. Why can't we have this conversation? You just said I was snoring. So why are we having a conversation with
So
somebody that's sleeping?
so
I
they
just want to know that. Like, why are you trying to have a full? So I'm like literally,
Oh
and
man,
I'm at that point, then I'm awake, and I'm like, well, fuck, let's have a conversation. Since I'm not going to sleep right now, and then the
I'd be
conversations don't even be like the coolest conversations ever. They'd be like the dumbest stuff to talk about at that time.
I'd be
Yes,
mad
I said
too.
it.
Yeah,
Like it'd just be like
I'd be
of
mad
all the
too.
times to talk about this, you could have talked to me during the day. We had
Yeah,
all day,
while I was alive, right?
all day to talk about this before my eyelids were shut.
Oh man, that's even funnier that they know you're snoring and then they just start talking to you.
No, the bet, baby, you sleep?
Oh, you get that
No,
too?
no, I ain't sleeping. You just then you gonna say, well, you were snoring. Well, then why'd you
My
just ask me if I was
my
sleeping?
eyes are just open.
Why would you
Come
ask me if
on.
I was sleeping if you heard me snoring?
I get that too.
But I
Yeah,
did do one where I did snore, but I was still awake, and I was like, "Nah, I didn't snore." She was like, "Yeah, you did." I was like, "No, I was wide awake. I saw everything on TV," which I did. She's like, "Well, how'd you see everything on TV when you're snoring?" I was like, "I don't know. That was weird."
yeah, no, I've been there too, bro. Like when I'm like out and then they, hey, you asleep? Nah, I'm just watching TV.
Yeah. Or when that one comes down and I'm out here in my chair about to get the doze on because I've been up at 5 in the morning. Dad, oh, I was just about to get some sleep here. I got this event. Oh, can you make me some food? I
I've
literally
been
was about to
there.
get my 30-minute nap in.
Yeah,
Nope, no nap.
I think what drives me crazy is the fact that when they ask me if I'm sleeping and I wake up and then I can't go back to sleep.
Yeah, that's what I
So
mean.
so I was like, that was the best 10 minutes in my life just then.
Hey, that's how I feel when I get put to sleep for my stuff. I'll be like, man, my body hopefully it was rested because this is the best sleep they got. He's like, you
Yeah.
were out for 4 hours. I was like, that felt like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I still remember the full conversation I was having with the doctor. That's what be crazy.
Yeah, I've been there. What's in the news this week?
I got a quick little
Uh-oh.
my little talk real fast. Let me put up my disclaimer off the bat.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Uh-oh.
nah, it's not a bad thing.
Okay.
It's it's not a bad thing at all. Actually, it's just a question about what's going on. You asked what's going on in the news.
Mhm.
So Jimmy Kimmel got fired
Mm.
for some things he said on the show about that guy.
Mhm.
Um, First Amendment rights, he says, were in jeopardy
Mhm.
based on those things that he said. So he says he had no freedom of speech, or a lot of people are saying that, especially in the movie industry, TV industry. A lot of those people are saying that. You
Mhm.
even got, because I've gone scroll through a lot of stuff. You even got some comedians
Yeah.
not being able to joke
Yeah.
when you can joke about the president all you want.
Mhm.
I'm so confused. That's why I'm just confused about it.
So,
So, how do you feel based on how the Constitution is and what is being said and what is being
mhm.
done with a lot of
Mhm.
people losing jobs based on, like I said last time, about that being in jeopardy, the First Amendment?
I don't think Jimmy Kimmel should have got what happened. And I can say that. And I think, the consequences is, um Disney done lost like $3 billion or something like that in such a short period of time. It was a because everyone's canceling their subscriptions and stuff like that. Um, but if you go back to free speech and stuff like that, or if you even want to talk about, the president or whatnot, I don't think the president was ever taught sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me because words really do hurt him. And it's unfortunate. Um, I I do feel there are boundaries, right? I'm not saying you can't have free speech, but I'm saying that there should be boundaries. I think some people take to social media with no filter, and given everything that this country is dealing with all of these people, that's willing to go and kill for stupidity and stuff like that. I think there should be boundaries. Now, everything that has transpired, like I've kind of put that behind me over the last week because I do think that it's absolutely dumb that people have an opinion. They voice their opinion, um, but then they lose their job. Now, I do think that's dumb, right? And I can see lawsuits coming depending on what state you're from, because some states are different from others. When the litigation process and stuff happened, that you are floating with people First Amendment rights. I thought earlier this week I was listening to Ted Cruz, and I was actually surprised that he came out and said something positive about the whole situation versus going with what's been happening within our government and free speech. But it's a slippery slope, man. I like it, it really is, and I just hope that they figure it out. And the reason why I say that, because for me, if I'm gonna go to social media, it's gonna be professional. It's unfortunate, right? Like I can't go on social media and say what I want. Well, I'm not gonna say what I want to say, because I can say what I want to say. It just has to be in a way that it's not targeting anyone, right? Unlike when I was growing up in the hood, I say what the hell I want to say. But
Yeah.
once you start to enhance your life and you start to get good jobs and stuff like that, but also you have people following you. You really do have to be careful what you say, because you are role models to people, right? We're coaches. So at the end of the day, people are looking at you and they're looking up to you. So how you say things and how you word things can affect not only you but others who really trust you, or whatnot. So I just try and stay off of social media when it comes down to posting stuff in general, because I keep it in my house, because I feel my house is a place that I can vent freely, and I can get laughed at, or I can get shoulder tap, just like I've been talking about. I want to be mayor, but I don't think nobody in my house is gonna vote for me. So I think that's a problem. My mom already said I'm trying to get old people off the road, so I lost her vote.
Oh man. Um, yeah, I agree. I agree with a lot of that. I mean, everything you do and say, especially when you're in the spotlight of things. That's why I do um, a lot of writing. I
Mhm,
also do a lot of, you can type it out, but then don't hit send.
mhm.
I do a lot of that too. Especially when
Yeah,
I see some stuff that come up, I'll be like, "Are you serious?"
yeah, it helps.
Uh,
It helps, man.
wow,
Yeah,
interesting. No, like I said last week, it's just you just don't understand a lot of things that be going on with people, and out of nowhere, then all of a sudden they're this way. I don't know. Little
yeah,
and
and
things over the last week have seemed a little weird. Seemed a little
it,
strange. A
it's
little
odd.
strange out here in the world. A little strange.
I think it's odd. It's odd in a way uh, that all this whole situation, how it blew up, right? And I'm gonna be honest. Most of these people have no clue who this guy was. You were one of them. You even said it too, right? But everyone went back and they looked at all of the social media posts and everything right there, and then all of a sudden they went right or left,
Yep,
right? It
I agree.
wasn't like we immediately went right or left, which is dumb to me, right? Like, let that man, like, let him die in peace, right? Like, at the end of the day, it kinda goes back to, dang, my pastor talked about peace today. I'm always trying to get peace in my house, and I get distracted, right? Like, so,
Ooh, that's why I stay in the cave. I try to keep my peace.
Yeah, but I just think it's crazy how people have turned on one another over someone after they deceased. But it's almost like a family, because you know how they talk about how families, um, when someone dies, how families go after each other, or they're fussing or they're fighting and
Over the
stuff like
money?
that. Yeah, whether it's money or assets or whatever the
Yeah.
case may be. This last week has almost been like that, if you ask me, and they ain't getting nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. So I think that's crazy.
Whew. It's hot out here in the streets.
Yeah, it
A
is.
lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Speaking of stuff going on, I got some other news. There's a family seeking a hate crime after their 14-year-old black son was
Mm.
violently beaten by a group of teenagers doing a barn party. And guess where? Guess if you can guess the state.
Texas.
No,
I heard about that. I
my
read about this
it's
somewhere.
Wisconsin.
So they're
back on August 17th.
so they're seeking a hate. I heard about it briefly.
Here's the thing: other black teenagers and kids were there, but they didn't help them. They said that they were trying to figure out the people they were trying to divvy out a beef they had based on old consequences.
There was multiple people beat on him.
Oh yeah,
No weapons, just a beat down.
they were in a barn, so they threw them up against some kind of equipment in there.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
you could check. I sent it in the thing, but that happened back in August. So the family of them they're seeking a hate crime
mm.
against these teenage kids.
So in today's world, it's unfortunate. In my world, back in the '90s, when I just called it that I got jumped.
Well, no, he got killed.
Oh, they killed them.
Yeah,
Oh, slippery slope. I got jumped. They stopped beating me when they realized I wasn't fighting no more.
yeah,
Um,
no.
that's a slip. Yeah, that's unfortunate though, man. Like, well, and take the black or white out of the equation. That is just
In general,
unfortunate,
yeah, I'm agreeing with that.
right? Like, and
But no one stopped it is the thing. So you got to know there's some adults at
are
this party.
is anyone
I'm
facing?
hoping.
Let me ask you this: is anyone facing charges, or are they
Yeah.
just saying that it was a fight that
No, they're trying to make it a hate crime instead of just a normal death, I guess, if you put it
murder?
that way. Instead of just a murder. Yeah. They're trying to make it a hate crime so there's more penalties
I,
surrounding it.
at the, I don't know the laws. The laws piss me off because they always try and pin all of this other stuff. I think I was reading in the
They try to,
news this
they
week
throw whatever
that
see what sticks.
yeah, I think I was reading in the news this week like that guy that killed that insurance guy. They tried to make that terrorism, right? And the
Mhm.
judge threw that out. Like, come on, the dude's from the United States, right? Like, what
I mean, you can
what
have
point of
domestic terrorism.
terrorism that is? What's
Domestic
that?
domestic terrorism.
So the judge threw it
Timothy
out, but
McVeigh.
I thought that was dumb. Um, yeah, no, that's unfortunate, man. Like, I don't care what you're trying to make it. I just hope that um the people that was involved learn from it, and I have to say that because that's important. And whatever
It's a
happens,
lot of that
happens
crazy stuff happening like that.
all the time now.
Kids
It
inviting friends to certain places and, killing that
just to
particular
beat on them.
friend or jumping
Yeah,
them up.
yeah.
I'm like, what is going on?
Well,
Some insane stuff.
yeah. No, that's insane. Well, first of all, you shouldn't go nowhere you've never been.
Yeah, but a
Uh,
lot of the times these are friends. They
yeah,
at one point
yeah.
had some kind of, friendship
Hmm.
to the point where you're trusting enough to go on a trip or, go out to that particular place with these people.
Yeah, no, I thought that was crazy.
Okay, I got another crazy story though. This one you ain't gonna believe. You gotta guess how old these people are. Person jumps off a balcony to commit suicide, but survives in northern Italy by landing on a woman that broke his fall and killing her.
That impact had to be crazy. Let me guess, 70-year-old lady was trying to just end it?
70-year-old man jumped off the balcony.
You done lived
Landed on a
70 years. Why are you trying to end it now, bro? You only got a few more decades, maybe.
This is in Italy, by the way, northern Italy. Jumped off his balcony, survived by landing on an 85-year-old woman,
And she died.
his neighbor, and
So the
she died.
na- so the neighbor saved him. Now you're gonna live the rest of your life behind bars.
No, they said it was an accident. He wasn't trying to kill her.
I agree. He
He
wasn't,
was trying to kill himself.
but he was
I mean,
spare
that's
me,
what it said in
man.
the story. He
But
said
I
there was
don't-
no charges being pressed. They just literally said it was an accident.
so you can do that?
He did it.
Well, are they gonna put him in a mental institution or something? Like, what's the plan here?
I don't know the rest of the story after that. I just read to the part where he did that and he wasn't charged with anything. Um, I'm pretty sure he's gonna. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he was hurt. I'm sure he's hurt.
Hmm.
by the situation. I don't know how high it was. That's another thing. I don't know
Mm,
how high the balcony was.
right, right. Well, it had to be pretty high for her to fall.
Him, yeah.
For
Her to die for the
her to
impact.
die. Yeah, that
I
impact had to
mean,
be
she was
pretty heavy.
85 though.
Yeah, it don't take long for them, but I mean, she still had a heavy impact.
But that's a crazy story.
I I don't get it. Like I just think that's crazy. Like I'm still trying to understand. Was this out of curiosity? Was this at a nursing home?
No, nope. Northern Italy. He had an apartment above. Hers was below his. She just happened to be walking in the courtyard, and he decided to. Well, I'm pretty sure he looked down before he jumped. Is my guess.
I don't know. I don't know if he
I guess.
did.
I guess that. I guess we'd have to ask him. But I'm
I
pretty sure he looked down and was like, "Oh, there she is," and then
I don't know if he did.
he just ran and just jumped off the balcony.
That he had to, unless he was facing the opposite
I
way.
need to go back into the email and see if it had pictures of the balcony.
Yeah, I mean
At 70, I can't see him Supermaning off of there. I'm just saying. I just can't see that happening.
that's crazy.
Something wrong with the world today.
Did you see the guy that shot that 49ers player last year? It's gonna be charged as a minor.
Shut the
R-
fuck. Oh,
robbed them
assault
downtown.
with a
Yeah,
watch.
yeah. He's gonna be tried as a minor.
How old was he?
17. They
Really?
elected they elected not to trial him as an adult,
Wow.
which means
Was he in Cali? Where's this
yeah,
at?
this is in California. He was in San Francisco downtown.
He didn't. He's not getting tried as an adult.
Nope.
But you got 14 and 15-year-olds getting tried as adults.
Yep.
Interesting. That's what I don't
And
understand.
but
What?
not only on top of that, he shot him, physically pulled the trigger, right? It's one thing you rob somebody, that's one thing. Another thing you pistol whip them, that's another thing. He physically pulled the trigger
Why aren't some things the same?
because every
Right?
state has their own
Like
policies.
I just saw here in Oregon, this dude's a serial rapist. Got 50 years in prison.
Hmm.
Yeah, he deserves it. There's
No,
a dude
he
that
deserved to
killed
be
two to
under the
three
jail.
people. Two people. Killed two people. 15 to 25 years in prison. I'm confused. And
I
and if someone rapes somebody to the point where they almost died and they get 8 years, but yet I'm just trying to figure this out. Make the laws make sense.
I just think there's some things that happen that you should not be able to get out on. Like, and again, child molestation, I'm sorry, there's no such thing as one time there. You got to go.
I agree.
Rapists, all of those
I agree.
serious crimes, like there's no
I'm not saying
second
you don't need to go.
chance
I'm
there.
saying the amount of time should be the same for the
The-
crimes.
yeah, no, no. But even it's the same in two different states, right?
That's what I
Like,
mean.
yeah, I
It's different in every state.
yeah, I don't know.
It may even be different in the same state for a different person
You would think
that did
that
the same crime.
you would think that people are promoting it, right? Like the people that they give, oh, we're only going to give them 4 years, right? And then all of a sudden you're going to get 50. And let's be real honest. Like race plays a big role in your your sentencing, right? There's no doubt about it. A person that's um non-white will get sentenced longer than a person that's white. That's been proven, and it will continue to be proven until our justice system changes. And which we already know it's not. It's just not going to happen because again, our
Yeah.
um, our politicians are so far away from each other
You know
to the
what?
point that you can't even have a conversation.
I think we need to talk to some politicians. I got some. I got some that went to school with me. Maybe I can get them on here.
You know,
We need to talk to some. I need to know what they're thinking about.
I yeah, no, I'm always curious myself, right? Um But then you listen to them, that tells you everything what they're thinking about, right? If you really sit back and listen, and again, I didn't start listening to any politics or anything like that until a few years ago when really started thinking about that I wanted to go that route. Um, but then they started killing people, and I said, "Nah, I'll stay my black ass home."
You're not going to run for mayor anymore.
Nah,
Did you know that in 2025, this is the highest level of deaths that we've had from alcohol since 2000? So in the last 25 years, this year is the highest year we've had since 2000.
did they say the percentage?
They didn't say the percentage. They just say it's the highest.
I can see that.
W-
I,
I'm trying to figure this out because they're saying alcohol sales and things are low.
yeah, but that's not gonna stop. You know, alcoholic, right? Like again, like people that are dying from alcohol, it could be low. It could be low in the sense that you and me aren't drinking like we used to.
I
Uh,
wonder if this includes uh DUIs.
I yeah, I very well could be. I think it's a combination. Um, that's crazy, man. That's yeah. But like I'm not surprised. Nothing surprises me in the world that we're in now. Because every day there's
And
something new.
yeah,
Right? You
a lot
turn
more
on the
drinking.
TV, there's a school shooting. You turn on the TV, somebody done did something stupid, right? You
Yeah,
turn on the TV, this happened.
you ain't even got to
So
turn your TV on. You just
yeah,
scroll your phone.
so it's not nothing surprises me anymore. Man, I always just tell myself I pray that I'm not there in that moment that those things are happening. Um,
And if so, I won't know.
but yeah, if I am there, then others will tell the story. That's just how I look at it.
Put my flag half staff.
I got you. We talked we
I'm
we
just-
we talked about that today, chat. Yeah, we definitely had this conversation today.
oh,
We did not plan this level, but Platinum has asked me to put the flag half staff, so I will make sure that the American flag is flying half staff. Again, I can't tell other people to do it, but the school you're coaching at, and I'll put
nice.
one in your home, and I got you. Yep,
Nice.
yep, I got you.
All I need is two people. I don't need 200,000. I just need
Yep,
two people there.
yep, nope, I got you on that one. Yep, I'm committed to doing that if you go
Oh
before me.
man. You want to know what? You want to know what's crazy? You want to know the team in the NFL that has the NFL worried about some things that are going on outside of Brady. I just gave it away.
You talking about the Raiders?
Yeah, did you know the Raiders uh organization, Las Vegas, not also when they were Los Angeles and also when they were Oakland, their fans are in their games, they're like the highest rated games for there to be a confrontation,
Oh yeah.
fight, arguments,
Mhm.
sexual harassments, um, something happens.
Yeah.
And it was brought up because they got into a little something happened at this last Chargers Raiders game, and some old dude got beat up by a group of
Oh
guys.
oh, that wasn't it. There was another fight that was happening, like, on a top balcony of that same game where this girl got grilled, like, it was just blood I meant to send you the
It's
TikTok.
crazy.
It was blood squishing everywhere.
It's a dang game. Like what is going on? Why
I
what is
some
going what why are people so angry? First of all, why are people so angry? That's the main thing. And it's just a game. You are not playing in the fucking game. I cuss. Yeah, you are not in the game. EA Sports, you're not in the game. You are watching the game.
You're a
Why are we getting
spectator.
so angry that we got to fight people because they said your team sucks?
I Oh no, I want to knock somebody out too. Let them start talking about my team. I'm gonna sit here. I'm
What
on their side. No,
man?
just
No
I,
way. I'm
yeah,
like, come on,
I don't
man.
know.
Enjoy
Yeah,
the game. Now you getting kicked out of the games forever, or you're going to
yeah, you're banned
jail.
forever. I
Yeah,
I
like
don't know,
just
man.
just because you everybody went there to have a good time and enjoy the game. Now you can't even go enjoy nothing.
People are yeah, I don't know. People are angry for
Just
whatever
you can't go to the club
whatever
and
the
dance no
reason
more
is.
because clubs getting
Yeah,
shot up. Like you can't
yeah,
enjoy nothing.
yeah. People are angry, bro. They are angry.
Raiders fans angry.
But the Raiders fan, the Raiders nation, since they used to carry that Chucky doll around, they've always had problems.
Yeah.
Period. Right? Like they've always it's something about that silver and black.
Eagles fans,
They've always
Raiders
had
fans,
problems. Yeah, they've always had problems, bro.
Niners fans.
The Niners fans are just, they don't have problems. The issue with the
They be
Niners
getting
fan is that they're so delusional.
it.
I think that's the
They
issue
be,
there.
they be getting it. All right, before
Yeah,
we get to the NFL, Domo, let's recap on this college weekend. Um, we had some upsets.
there was some upsets.
And then we had some not so upsets. People
First,
making
fir-
the spread. You can
first
go
of
ahead.
all,
Let's talk about your Georgia team first. And then
yeah,
we'll talk
yeah,
about my
yeah,
bees, and then we'll talk about the
yeah.
other
We
team.
can talk about Georgia. We won 100-0 because we had a bye this week.
Oh,
We
you
were
had a bye
good.
this week? Oh,
We
you're
were
lucky.
buying. We
You're
we were
lucky. I had a bye this week too.
well,
Bye,
not
bye, bye.
necessarily. You
That's
you
what we're
know
saying to my team and probably my coach. Bye,
what
bye, bye.
Well, what happened with your team this week, let's just take a moment. Let's take
A moment of silence.
a moment of silence for Oregon State, please.
Jeez, we done already been put to bed. We are dead.
Um, you know what?
Uh,
It was a great first quarter. I want to call it out. And then Oregon figured it out, and Oregon State stayed as a middle school team. Um, that was
it's the
it
same
was
as the week
embarrassing.
before. It's the
It was
same as the week
embarrassing.
before. Horrible.
Um,
I
you know,
mean,
I
like you said, we played a good first quarter, good defense, good offense. 0, it was
yeah,
7-7 at the end of the first. I was
yeah.
like, I can watch this game. I said, then as to the point, I was like, just keep us under the spread. And of course, good old Vegas always wins.
I
I don't
think
know
you
how they figure it out
I
somehow.
think I think you fire your coach now. It's that plain and simple. I think you fire him now. I think he done lost the locker room, and I think ever since he lost to Fresno State, that locker room was like a little bit shocked, right? Because again, you're supposed to be this Pac-12 school, and remember the mid majors and stuff never should have competed with you, and now all of a sudden the mid majors are beating you, right?
No, Fresno
Um,
State is in our league.
well, they will be starting next
Yeah,
year, but I do, and that was the last Civil War game for a couple years. They would not play
good,
next year.
good.
So I thought that was pretty
They
cool.
need to take 2 years off
Yeah.
and
Anything else you want
regroup.
to say about your team?
No, I'm done talking about them. But
Oh
hey, I
man.
do have to talk about Washington State because last week losing to North Texas 59-10 did not make them look any better. They did play good against Washington, but Washington ain't Oregon, so eh. By the way,
Yeah. Yeah. They competed. That's all I can say. They competed.
but uh,
Hats off to Oregon and Washington. I mean, you
man,
guys are doing
the
good.
state teams, we are definitely
Mhm.
in the toilet bowl. Wait to
Mhm.
that last game of the season, the toilet bowl game. Somebody gonna be fighting
Oh
for it,
man.
man.
I think one of the biggest upsets that I saw yesterday. Number 19 Indiana and number 9 Illinois.
Smashed Illinois,
Indiana 63, Illinois 10. That made
smashed them.
that made me think
That's
about a couple
crazy.
different things. I actually think, hear me out. I actually think rankings should not come out until after week 4. There should not be any preseason rankings in college football.
They do it all the time. You gotta have it, or otherwise you're not betting on nothing.
I just don't think there should be. I mean, you had Illinois ranked number 9.
That's because Illinois D was
Now,
killing, and they just got
let's just
defeated.
say hypothetically, that number 9 team plays nobody. Like, let's say take Indiana for an example, take them off this calendar.
Mhm.
They go on and roll the table, and then the college football playoffs, they actually get their first bit of competition.
I
They
mean,
get rolled.
yeah,
Like,
that's the Ducks until
you
until this weekend.
you
They
can't
literally
do that.
play Penn State, and that's the only team they play.
Yeah, they're gonna get in the playoffs regardless. But I'm actually excited for that game because I do think Oregon has a very big chance, given that it's a night game.
Oh, at Penn
Um,
State.
no, it's a night game at Oregon.
Oh,
So it's gonna be more like 10 or
ooh.
11 p.m. for Penn State when that thing kicks off. So that kind of sucks for them to have that night game at
That sucks for
Oregon.
everybody. Like that's the big game. Why is
It
that?
is a big game. It is a big
You
game,
should have played that at Penn State.
but it's Big Ten night. So no, it's at Oregon. So I do think that's going to be an interesting game.
Oh, they just getting all the
Oh,
home
it's
court
at
advantage.
4:30. So it's a 4:30 game. So it's 7:30
7:30
Oregon.
over there. Oh, okay.
It's
I was gonna
7:30
say,
their time. So
man, that late?
I keep
Nobody
forgetting
staying up to watch that game.
I keep forgetting Big Ten is so it's
Midwest.
7:30 Big Ten. So yeah. So yeah, dude, I think that was the biggest upset. The Oklahoma Auburn game was really good. You know, I enjoyed watching that game. I did
Yeah,
watch
that's
quite a
good
bit
one.
of that game. And then Texas Tech rode Utah.
That was actually good at the first half.
Yeah, yeah. And then our guy Pat McAfee decided to put his Speedo on. Yes,
Hey,
put
after he
his
scratched his
Speedo
balls
on
first. Just
after
make
he scratched he he ain't only scratched them, he tucked them in. I don't know if y'all watched the
Oh, okay,
film.
that's what he was doing? Oh,
He
yeah,
was
he had to readjust.
he was tucking them in. So he tucked them in,
Oh,
and then
man.
yeah, the rest is history. I
I
do
guess you
think
gotta have somebody on there once you lose coach. You gotta have
yeah,
somebody else that's the rah-rah dude.
yeah. I think one of the most criticized team right now, and I'm wondering what they're gonna do over the next week. Clemson. So Clemson lost another one.
Yep, that was
Um,
the biggest upset.
they lost to Syracuse, so I can't really say it's an upset because Syracuse has actually been playing really well
I know, but
over the
what was the
last
spread
couple
on that
years.
thing?
As a team that I've actually sat back and watched, but Clemson lost 34-21. They're now 1-3, 0-2 in the ACC. People are calling for Debo to be fired. Um, or
They're not
Dabo,
gonna
my
fire him.
bad, Dabo.
They're
Um,
they're not gonna fire him.
why?
You who are you gonna bring in that did what he did? Like, he's having one bad year out of the last 12
So you know why he's having this year, right?
because he don't
Because
wanna
he
pay players.
yeah, so a year ago, he got on stage similar to what Nick Saban did, except Nick Saban retired, and
And he said, "Where do you think I'm going? I'm not done coaching yet."
he said he refused to give a kid $100,000 to come visit Clemson, and I think now it's starting to show big time.
Hey. I mean, they were in some games. It just came down to some bad plays.
But it's also okay to be ready for another voice, right? Like, he's been there so long, regardless of what he's done, right? Like, he's done a phenomenal job with that program. But every once in a while, you need a new voice. I think about when Georgia had Mark Ritz. We were winning. Mark Ritz was winning games. He was a great coach, but it was
Was.
just time for a new voice, right? Dan Kirby came and got us a couple of championships,
Started paying that money.
I think it was yeah. And then I'm gonna cut this team at the end, but I got to bring it up. Got to bring it up, bro. Idaho, the
Idaho
the
State versus Lincoln,
I-
California.
Idaho
We got to wait.
State.
But what is that school? What is Lincoln, California? Is it a D3? What are we?
So give me 1 second. Let me go to the big
Because I think it's a
sky.
high school, if you ask me. You can tell
So
them what the score was, though.
Idaho State played Lincoln, California, and this is how bad Lincoln, California is. If I go to ESPN and try and click on Lincoln, California, nothing comes up.
Are you serious? Well, they put a team together just to play him? What is going
I
on?
don't know, but I can't even go to their website. They
They,
play Lincoln, California.
is that? Hey, wait, is that real news then?
This is on ESPN. This was on ESPN. This was a legit game.
Hey, we know about your ESPN from earlier.
They won. They won 90-0. A football game.
That's what I'm saying. That
No,
team
no,
is a made up team.
not only a football game, a college football game.
They play. You know who they play? They play the 30 and over team. Lose
Lincoln,
California.
who
That's what they play.
scared? First of all, how much did they pay them to come play there? That would be my
0.
first. That'd be my first question.
They
Is how
needed the
much was
team to play.
paid to come there? But B, why would you even think about scheduling a game like that? And then you should never beat a team that bad.
I mean,
It-
if the team ain't gonna play no defense, yeah, you could have had your four strings in, and they still scoring. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This team was put together. You can't pull them up. It ain't no
They're
college.
they're out of the Bay Area.
It's a group of old dudes on a team.
Lincoln University
Uh-oh.
found the website. They got
I'm in the Bay.
athletics.
They got athletics. No, they don't.
What are they? I want to see their
They
schedule.
got athletics. Man, you get who we get everybody scholarships there. Where's that at?
So I think they're NAIA
Okay.
because they play Southern Oregon. They play Northern Arizona. Oh, they got a Northern Arizona. They play College of Idaho. They're NAIA. They got Savannah State on their schedule. West Georgia. Damn, they travel a lot. Yeah. I don't care. You do not schedule an NAI. All of these Division One college football teams out there, and you scheduled an NAIA school to
For
beat
nothing.
90,
Doesn't make you
90,
better.
90 to 0. What did you possibly get out of that game?
Nothing. Not a damn thing. Reminds me of my team that
This,
I had that one year.
this
Nothing.
is college football. I'm still confused. 90 to 0. At
I would have called the
halftime,
game. I would have.
at halftime, it was 69 to 0.
Oh, I'm calling the game. The game's over. I'm calling it. People get your popcorn. We'll give you 10% back. Out. Why are we playing for the next half?
The quarterback was 10 of 13, 195 yards, 6 touchdowns.
Passing?
Yeah.
They must have never got past the 30.
They
But they
turned the
literally kicked
ball
off,
over.
fumbled it, interception, boom.
And there's no stats on them, so I can't say what happened.
Because they were negative stats.
Where's the box scores?
Negative.
But I want to call out that they're going to be cut by my ass today because that is just unacceptable.
Idaho State or
Idaho
Lincoln?
State is cut. That is unacceptable, bro. You don't go play a team and beat them 90 to 0. I don't care how much you paid them. I don't care what the situation was. It looks like the quarterback only had 2 turnovers, 2 interceptions. And he was actually 14 of 23, 158 yards. You
Dang.
know, so he wasn't horrible. I don't know what happened though.
I know what didn't happen. They didn't score.
So you got 2 interceptions, you got 2 fumble loss. So that's 4 turnovers. I still don't get what happened. So something like I don't know, but I was hoping that was a typo, but it's not a typo. 90 to 0.
Good game.
Y'all asses getting cut tonight. That's understood. And I'll send an email to the coach and the president of Idaho State. And the president of Idaho State, and make sure that they're fully aware that that was just an idiot schedule.
Oh wow, you're getting serious about it. Sending letters.
Yeah, I'm upset about that, bro. That defeats the purpose of the game.
You're upset about it. Think about the team that just played them. That we're talking about now that lost 90 to 0.
Let's jump to football.
Okay,
Let's
we're
jump
going
to
into the NFL real quick. Week 3 started off for the NFL. Crazy day on a few games today. We had some upset wins and the final play comebacks, things of that nature. Stuff that we've never seen ever, or unless you're old, you might have saw some of this stuff. But Baker today, first quarterback since the Super Bowl era to have 3 comeback wins in his first 3 games. First one to do that in the Super Bowl era. Did you know that? Did you know that Danny Dimes? He out here balling. He is also the first quarterback in the Super Bowl era to have the 3+ touchdowns passing, 3+ touchdowns running without a turnover in the first 3 games of the season.
I saw that, and you know what? They posted that stat today. Now next week he's gonna have 3 turnovers.
That's what they keep saying, but he still ain't done it. He was the one that threw for the most yards today, by the way, I think.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then we also had something else that you have never seen. Interception return for a touchdown and a fumble return for a touchdown, all in the first half.
Yep.
By that Vikings Isaiah Rodgers.
And he scored twice.
Yeah. Never seen that before. Crazy day today.
It was, and there was more block kicks today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Than there has ever been. There was even one tonight in the Kansas City game as well. But there was more block kicks today than there's been in forever. And then back to back we're watching two very close games,
Mm-hmm.
block hits for touchdowns.
Block kicks for
Right,
touchdowns.
The Rams had the opportunity to win it.
Mm-hmm. Eagles came back.
Eagles came back. Rams had another chance. All you do is make the field goal. Instead, didn't happen.
Blocked it, ran it back.
So blocked it, ran it back. Shout out to Big Jordan Carter. That's that Georgia boy right there. He needed that oxygen
Got
tank
that
at the end,
bonus.
but he did a really good job though.
Got that bonus. Who else? Who was the other one that got blocked? What game was that?
That was the Jets game. That
Oh
was
yeah.
that was that was Baker and the Jets. That's how Baker ended up going down and making sure that
Yep,
they
that's
win that
right.
game to finish. So that was another good game, but
Shout out
definitely
to the
kudos.
big upset of the whole weekend.
It was a
Good
big
old
upset.
Cleveland. Cleveland, this is for you. That's what the kicker said when he kicked it
They needed that.
to beat
Um,
Green Bay, the almighty Green Bay.
I wanna I wanna let the Seattle Seahawks know that I officially respect them,
Shout out to the
because
Seahawks.
they could have blew out the Saints and they decided not to go score in the second half other than 6 points. So kudos to them on that one.
That's not kudos. Y'all need to add them points up.
Nah, you don't do
That's a
that, bro. It's a
Jigba.
sign of respect,
Go
man.
get your go
Just,
get them
just that's like
touchdowns.
that's why this 90-0 is stuck in my head.
Big Mo thought you was out the game today. We both subbed you out, messing up our
We
fantasies
we did.
because
Um,
ESPN said he was out.
I feel bad for the Dallas Cowboys.
I do not. I do not. Only thing I don't like is that Ben Johnson got to win. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But I do not feel bad for the Cowboys, not one bit.
I want to laugh so hard because Jerry is getting exactly what he deserved. When you're stubborn and you're arrogant, bad stuff happen to you.
Oh, you must have watched the Cowboys thing.
So
You watched
bad
the
things
documentary.
happen. I did. I did. So he's getting what he deserves. Congrats to the 49ers, 3-0. There's 6 teams left. That's
Did you see what
3-0.
I said in the group chat?
It was
This
an
is the
ugly,
weakest 3-0 team.
it was an ugly week, and I know I got 49er fans
I
on
literally
this
said that. This is the weakest
in
3-0
the
team.
chat. So congrats to y'all, for sure, 3-0. I still think that you guys are delusional, but congrats anyways.
How about them Falcons? We're here now.
I want to call out. You know what? Let's talk about my Falcons because I haven't talked to you since last Sunday. Sunday night, we had the best defensive team in America, and I am willing to guarantee you, come Tuesday waiver wire, half of the world picked the Falcons in fantasy football, except Mo, because I ain't dumb. Fast forward 6 days later. This may be the first shutout I've seen in a few years. The fact that we could not even get to the point where we scored 3 points.
Yeah, it was tough, man. It was tough sitting there watching that. And then calling out, to have him subbed out right before he threw the pick six.
You know what? Kirk Cousins just looked more ready in that one possession.
Well, I
He
mean,
got
he
to
ain't
throw the
played all
ball.
year, so he
He
should
got
be
to throw the
ready.
ball. One of the things, let me ask you this. Why don't NFL go to their backups sooner when they see people aren't doing so well?
Yeah, that's what I told you. Like basketball.
I'm
Like how
starting to
come
see this more and more.
on
Right?
defense they do? Defense they sub dudes all day.
Yeah.
Offensively, you barely get subs, especially the
But
quarterback never gets subs
why don't
or
they do
offensive
that
lineman.
though? Why don't they do that? The Saints could have went to their backup and seen what they had long time ago. That game was over with before you
Yeah.
know it. The was it the Vikings that blew out what you calling?
Yeah, Cincinnati. But Cincinnati would have been on their third string.
Cincinnati should have went to their third screen to see. Well, let's just see what the hell we got because we're without Burrows for about 6 weeks. So let's at least see
Nah,
what we got.
you probably done for the season. You know how
Yeah,
you gotta protect them
I'm
assets.
I'm the media. I'm just reporting the facts. I know he might be out next year. But I'm just saying, like, why not give your backup a chance when you're down 41-3 and you keep going in with Browning, who then throws another interception?
I mean, I agree.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's so different than any other sport, though. Like
only on
only on the offensive
but
side,
like you said, only on
mainly.
the offensive side.
Mainly, yeah. Like they sub all day on the defense, but
Yeah.
offensive line guys, you're usually gonna keep the same offensive lines out.
Yep. Yep.
That's why you got to be really conditioned and stuff because they them dudes come in and out on defense. Offense,
Yeah.
you're out there the whole time.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Big congrats
Quarterback,
to
running backs, the only ones that move, and receivers. Those are the only ones that interchange.
yeah,
Sometimes.
big congrats to Kansas City. They got their first win of the year.
Yeah, I just saw that up there. That was an ugly game too. Hey, ever since that Buffalo night, man, these last two Sunday games have not been the prettiest.
You know what?
And I
At
don't even
least
want to look what Mahomes gave me because he probably didn't give me no points. And now I'm probably gonna lose this week.
at least it's close games, bro. At least it's close games.
Now I'm gonna need Derrick Henry to destroy my team and still lose
At least it's close games.
as we play tomorrow.
Anything else football related we wanted
That's
to
all I gotta
cover?
say is we play the Ravens tomorrow.
Monday Night Football should be a
Hence is
good
why
one.
I'm way a little bit more coherent today, able to talk. If my team was playing today, I would probably have had a little more,
No.
a little more drinks.
No.
Yeah, I would have. I just had
Maybe.
a couple ciders.
Which is good.
The last couple weekends were all hennies.
Which is good for you. Good for you. Yeah. The ciders was good for you to have. Yeah. Yeah. We were able to have a conversation today.
Oh man!
I think that was important.
All right, what is it? Is it my questions time?
It's your questions time. We got 20 minutes. Last week we ran over time because we had some crazy questions that I just cannot figure out where the questions came from.
I got even crazier ones. Let's see here. Let's start with this one. Oh nah, I'm not
Good choice.
gonna do that. Oh, here's a stupid one. Hey, can you eat ice cream with your hands? Have you ever tried it? By the way, I was just wondering. You're actually trying to figure out if you can do it.
Nah, bro, you can't. Bro, it's gonna be. You know,
Like,
I am sitting there. I got the coat right here. Like, is it possible? You know what? I can see some
now you're gonna
idiots.
test it.
I can
I'm gonna
actually
test it
see
and
some
video it.
idiots out there.
I'm
You know
actually
what?
gonna have my daughter try it.
If it's really frozen, I think you have a chance. But I
We're
don't.
talking soft serve.
Nah, you can't eat no damn. It's gonna
Well,
slip
obviously
off.
it's frozen. You're just gonna be. It ain't gonna melt. I'm assuming
First,
that the question is about soft serve.
first of all, I want to call out that is some nasty shit. You eating ice cream with your damn hand. I
Hey,
just
sometimes you may not
no,
have
no,
utensils.
ain't no sometimes in that
Or you
one.
just go.
That's yeah, yeah. You be like, but don't stick your hand in it. That's some nasty stuff, man.
You don't eat food with your hands.
Man, come on, I eat a corn dog and stuff like that, but you talking scoop. Boy, man, you know I
I do.
stick
I
it in.
scoop my greens with my sweet potatoes and my cornbread
Yeah,
all
yep,
in one scoop.
yep, yep. But you don't scoop no damn ice cream. You talk hard food, but versus soft food. Come on, man.
Oh man, I gotta see this. I'm gonna have her try it just to
Just
see if
take
it
a
works.
video
Just
of
a
that
video of
shit,
it.
dude. Just see if it works.
Hey, here's another one. Are children that act in an R-rated movie allowed to watch the movie when it's done?
Why you put them in the I,
They're acting in it.
how they gonna put a
There's
child in
kids
the
in R-rated
R-rated?
movies.
Is it really?
Yes, you ain't never seen kids in R-rated movies. There's kids in there. Yeah,
Now I gotta think of a movie that a kid is
they're
that's an
in it. They just
R-rated
don't
movie.
be cussing or nothing. There'll be kids and stuff. All them shooting movies.
And are they able to
Kids get kidnapped.
are they able to watch it afterwards?
Yeah, because you know how rated R movies. Kids
Yeah,
aren't
you
supposed
must
to
be
watch it.
16 and stuff like that. You know what? That's a great damn question. Here's the thing. If my kid was in a rated R movie and they're a kid, no, I wouldn't let them watch it again.
But they gotta watch it. They're in it.
I wouldn't let them watch it.
You're not gonna let them watch the movie that they're in.
Nope.
They literally are in the movie.
Watch it when you're
Like
16.
I'd be like, I was there when they were doing all the shooting. I
I
saw all
get
the stuff.
I get that. But to what? But here's the thing: when you're shooting scenes, you're only shooting that scene. They haven't seen everything else that's happening. So maybe I'll show them a clip of their self. But if you show them the whole movie,
So on the movie release day, when everybody's in the movie going to watch this movie, you're like, nah, you ain't going. I'm gonna go in
yeah,
your place.
yeah, I'm staying firm on that. You almost having to
I'm,
change my mind.
I'm gonna go in
I'm,
your place instead.
no, I'm staying firm on that. Absolutely not.
Hey, where's such and such? He's such a good actor in the movie. Oh, he at home.
You
He can't
damn
watch
right.
this movie.
He got homework. He got school tomorrow.
But he's in there. He's such a good actor. Nah,
I'm
you're too
glad he
young for
is. He saw his clip last night.
this.
That's gonna be my response.
Oh man, that's funny. Now you're watching it. If you're in it, you're watching it because that means you got paid for
Nah.
it. so,
Yeah, we got
so we're
paid, but
watching. You're gonna
nah.
watch this movie.
Nah,
I
bro.
mean, there's probably depending on what else is in there. You can move some parts around, but probably ain't worse than what they've seen on the internet already.
That's why he gonna get clips. Thank you for your service.
Why do we wait until night to call it a day?
I don't think you know what? Today was a good day.
But why do we wait till nighttime to say call it a day? I'm gonna call it a day. But it's day all day.
Cause it's already turned nighttime, bro. I don't know. I don't know why. First of all,
if y'all in the group, y'all in the chat, no, please answer the chat.
First of all, I don't say I'm gonna call it a day. That is corny. That's just like saying you're going down a surface road versus the side streets, right? Like again, that's
the surface roads and calling it a day are the same.
That makes no same people that saying I'm gonna call it a day. It's nighttime outside. What the hell you talking about calling it a day
now that
for?
You said that, I'm gonna go to practice and be like, "Hey, man, I gotta call it a day."
I'm gonna say,
you're gonna be like, "Get the hell out of here!"
Come on, bro. Come on.
I would have tried.
Same people. I'm gonna call it a day. It don't turn nighttime.
Oh, this is more you than me, probably. What's the weirdest food you've ever tried, and did you like it?
Oh man,
you've been all over the place. I don't go anywhere.
Oh man,
and my palate is very minimal.
Y'all want to know what the weirdest food I've ever tried and I didn't like it? What thing? What was my wife them trying to pay me $100 to eat?
$100? We get paid
bro.
to eat?
They used to try and pay me to eat. Oh, celery. Oh my god, guys. No.
What's the weirdest food?
That is
said
weird.
Celery. That's not weird.
That is weird.
Oh my gosh.
Jenny, I don't need the educational answer. I know a day is technically 24 hours, but it's nighttime out.
That's the whole point of the question. That's why I said it like that. The whole day is 24 hours, but it's at night.
Bro,
you change it up and say nighttime. You don't say no. Oh, it's daytime.
Any veggie to me is the weirdest thing. I just want to call it out. Like I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Salad, I tried it. I can't do it.
The weirdest. Weirdest.
Man, I done tried it. Like
I don't eat weird stuff though.
I
if it
can't
looks
do
weird,
it.
I'm more than likely ain't eating it.
You know, you know what? It's funny that you said that. You know, because let me tell you, right? Like all of my friend circles, they know I don't eat veggies, right? So one of the things we do to get veggies in is my wife will make a smoothie, right? You put bananas, apples, oranges in it. I'm game, right? So she make a smoothie, right? She used to make my smoothie. It always came out green. Okay, great. Yeah, so she'll put kale or spinach or anything like that, right? To make it green. Perfect. So one day, I'm sitting there on a phone call, right? So she decided to bring me a smoothie. And this is where she quit. She said, I ain't making you no more damn smoothies. She done started back. Why the damn smoothie was brown? I said, I ain't eating that. That don't look right. She told me, oh, we just didn't have something. I don't know what it was. Strawberries. She put strawberries in it or something, which changed the color of the damn stuff. Who the hell eat it? Who the hell no? Bro, who gonna drink a brown smoothie?
I don't even be drinking smoothies a whole lot at all.
If it looked weird, I'm definitely ain't eating it.
I agree with it.
Yeah, that shit.
I guess the weirdest thing I've ever tried was that fake meat tofu.
The texture on that is not good.
The whole thing is not good.
Yeah. I try to.
Why is that even made?
Actually,
what is the purpose of it?
Actually, you know what?
You ever wondered that by some stuff? Like, why is this even made, or what is the purpose of this shit?
Well, first of all, I don't know why they call it chicken when it ain't chicken. Come on, people, come up with your own damn name.
Oh, tofu.
Yeah, chicken. Come on, chicken is an animal. You know what? Actually, another one of the weirdest things that I've tried. You were there with me that day. We was at Sheldon's in Vegas that one year, and he was making them burgers. Right. And I'm like, oh, hell, y'all finna eat a burger. Burgers look so good. I bit into it. It was a bean burger.
Yeah. He's like, oh. I was like, what? You got bean burgers?
I spit it out. You
That
know
was
what?
funny because that's what he had to keep my
Hey,
steak on there, and I never even ate it.
I was so hungry that day, and Sheldon had them burgers. The more you want a burger? I said, hell yeah, put some
Who
cheese on
has a
that thing.
bean burger? And don't
Man,
tell somebody
I bit into that thing. It was a bean burger. Man,
like, "Hey
Sheldon, you
man,
might be
I got
cut
this veggie
tonight.
burger for you, or this non-meat burger."
I bit into it. It was a bean burger, bro.
I
I
don't know soy. I am a Connor boy.
that was not a good burger, by the way. I just want to call that out, Chad. That wasn't good.
Shout out Sheldon though.
I'm gonna call it a day. Interesting.
I'm getting off here this right now. I'm gonna call it a day.
I
Sign it
got you.
off. Sign it off.
Yeah, that was I'll never forget that, man. That was a nasty ass burger.
How old would you be if you didn't know how old you are?
Do you make up an age? Shit, boy, it depend on what day of the week I wake up. Some day
How old would you be if you didn't know how old you are?
it depends on the day I wake up.
But what if you didn't know there was an age thing? So then why are you gonna wake up and be like I'm this old?
N-
You can go by days? What if we
No,
went by days instead of years?
I think
You'd be like, I'm 18,245 days old. I'm gonna start messing with people's heads and stuff.
bro, where you get this question from, man? Wherever you get that question from, burn that shit. Just FYI.
Oh well, part of it was me and part of it was offline, but I was
Yeah,
thinking about it.
that is not good, by the way. That is not a good
Because
question.
if you thought about it, if you went by days or even went by weeks, like
I
what if you
get you.
just flip the script on people?
Yep.
Stop being the norm.
And then they ask you how old you are. Just like I saw this week and what you think about this one. So you're born January 14th, right?
Yes, we're saying that.
So are you when you're born, are you 9 months already, or are you
Well, I was born at 11 months. I was almost a year old.
oh, but when you were conceived, you was conceived 9 months earlier, or 11 months earlier, whatever
Or
the
two,
case
yeah,
may
I
be.
was late.
Yeah. No, and by the way, shame on your doctor because he should have been got your ass up out of
Yeah,
there.
well, you better talk to them
So
from 1979. It was a whole different year.
Flo know better. But but
I'm here.
but
Thank you, Doc.
do you take your birthday or do you take your conceived date?
Um,
Do you
I don't think
add
they know the
nine?
conceived date.
Do you add 9 months on your birthday every year?
Should we? Then I'm even older.
I think we should.
Dang. So my birthday. Let me ask my mom then. I don't think they remember. So 11 months from January would have took you
Mm,
back to the whole nother year. Like I'm
would have
a
took
whole
you
year
would.
back.
You know what that is, right? Especially you said 11 months.
You was December.
You was February.
No,
Mm,
December.
11 months is February, my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Mm,
No, 11 months from the date. It's got to go around. I was
you
born in
was
January.
you was born in January. Back up 11 months. You're in February.
Nope. That's 9 months or
That
11 months. Yeah, you're
exactly,
right.
exactly.
Come on,
So
do it. I'm like, it's only 10 months in this year.
you may have been a Valentine's baby.
Oh, I doubt it.
I may
It was
have been.
probably, knowing my
I'm.
dad, it was probably the day before Valentine's. He was doing it was like the 12th. He had other stuff on the 13th, on the 14th.
I was rolling around spring breakish. Spring breakish.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's a good thought though. Never thought
Mm,
about that. I
yeah.
did hear that one time. Somebody's like, "Well, should I use my conceived birthday?" Well, come on now.
Mm, mm,
So, do you
yep.
have two birthdays? Well, you weren't born though. Well, technically, yes, you are.
But that's how some people be thinking though. Like there's a group that actually thinks like that though.
Them.
So no, I think that's crazy.
Oh yeah. What would you attempt if you knew you couldn't fail?
to run for president, how I'm feeling right now.
That's interesting. You? I was thinking it was gonna be something else.
Yeah, you thought, yeah,
Definitely
huh?
not the president. I was
I
not
got
thinking.
you.
Oh, I would
You,
run for president, man, if I knew it couldn't fail.
well, you know what? If I knew I couldn't fail, I'll run this country.
Nice.
I would. First thing I do,
If I was
nah,
president, if
nah,
I was president. Didn't you sing that when you were little? You
nah.
never
I
sang
did
that?
not. Nah.
Dang.
What's the first thing you'll do?
If I was president?
No, 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 no,
No, if I
no.
wouldn't fail?
If
Even mine wasn't
you
even on the mine
if
wasn't even on like a president scale. Mine was like flying a plane or something. That's
that's it, bro. You can go take a you can take a class or two. You can't take a class to be the president, but you can go learn how to fly a plane.
well, sure. You ain't got to do. You ain't even got to be a. You ain't got to be in government to be a president. Like you could just
You
be
just
you out
run.
here.
Yeah, you just run. You just get some donors. It has to start within your household first, because my household already
Yeah,
told
ask
me
some
no.
questions like, "Hey, we here's do you? How do you feel about it? We don't even trust him. He shouldn't be running." Well, his whole family doesn't trust him. Why should we? What the God dang.
Oh man, that'd be some funny stuff, boy. Oh man,
Can't do nothing out here. Nothing.
that'd
But
be
no,
a
I don't know. I was that's shoot.
nah. You got to think bigger, bro. If you knew you couldn't fail,
I do it. I just what would you attempt? I would probably attempt a lot of stuff.
yeah. But if there's one thing you can attempt,
It
what would it
wasn't one
be?
thing. It just says,
Eh,
what would you attempt if you knew you couldn't fail?
Oh, I'll try. Yeah. Of course, I'll try
Oh,
everything.
yeah, I guess I would be doing everything.
Yeah.
No, there's some stuff I wouldn't be doing. Like you ever see those TikToks where it says, uh, I think I sent out a couple of those where it's like, this is a white person thing. Please do not try this at home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's like jumping off a cliff with your bike, and then your bike has a parachute and stuff on it. He's doing flips, and then he does his parachute. He's like, "Don't try this at home."
Bro, that
Like,
pair.
there's some things I wouldn't be trying, even though I know I wouldn't fail. I'm still not trying it.
I don't know. There probably
The
is some
risk
crazy
does,
stuff I would
and it
try.
says that the risk does not match the reward.
Yeah, there's some crazy stuff I would try. Yeah,
Oh,
there's some
you
crazy stuff I
skydiving?
would try.
Well, obviously, you're about to do the rodeo. You're about
Well,
to ride a bull, a real one. So
well,
that's going to
that's
be
the thing.
crazy.
I want to try skydive. I want to try skydiving now. So,
Mm,
I would do it.
go
But
ahead with
then I
that camera.
recently saw a kid try skydiving and his parachute didn't open, so that kind of put a little fear in my chest.
You say kinda?
Uh, yeah, a little bit. Um, a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit.
Shoot.
Um,
So did he survive? What?
nah.
What the heck? They
That
didn't
parachute.
drop to go catch him.
I'll just.
The kid's supposed to be with somebody.
I don't know if
Tandem.
he I don't know what the situation was. I just saw it on the news and I was like, "Yeah, that's a problem."
Yeah, I don't even want to get in the plane of those things. Better yet, jump from it.
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm
would.
good.
Yeah,
I'll be down there below videoing,
if I knew I wouldn't fail, I'll
and
definitely
I'm gonna
run for
move out of the way as
president.
y'all coming down because you ain't landing on me. I'm gonna be bobbing and weaving because you're
You
not
can't
landing
even project that high in the air, and you talk.
on. I'll be like, well, "What's the radius on
Hey,
this drop zone?
hey,
Put me 200 meters out of it."
it was
I'm a,
almost like it was. You know what? It was almost like when they sent us paintballing for Father's Day that year.
yeah, they was getting tore up. I was so
Oh
glad I wasn't
man.
dressed for the occasion
Oh man, that was fun.
because I probably would have been mad.
Yeah,
Getting
when I
shot
got
up like
shot in the
that.
neck, it wasn't too fun.
Looked like you had a deep hickey.
Yeah, that
That's what
wasn't.
that looked like.
I
Like a
feel like
back
I
to
feel
he had one of them high school ones back in the day hickeys
I
that
feel
he
like
got at the movie
I feel like
theater.
I still got the knot on my neck. Actually, dude, from the that's probably how that knot get on my neck that ain't go away yet.
No. Okay.
Man, I
Yeah.
remember that.
Y'all got
That
bamboozled on that.
question was pretty good, but I'll think big if you're telling me I can do something I know I can't fail. Oh, I'm in.
This is a crazy question. How much time I got? Oh. What's the sexiest name you've ever heard?
I don't know.
You don't
You
know what I thought you were gonna say?
you know what? I gotta go.
I literally thought
Dime.
you were about to say Jamesia. I thought you were about to say. I thought you was just right off the title. So.
Oh man, that Diamond from the Players Club.
That was the sexiest name you've ever heard. Why? Thank you.
Oh man, you gonna answer that?
You giving out stripper names? Like what the heck? Why does the stripper names got to be the sexiest names?
I
Just
don't
because we
know,
get
but
to
it was
make up a
funny
fake
though.
one?
It was funny though, bro. Players Club was hilarious.
Like, oh yeah,
What you got? Yeah, I know you got a name in your head.
I don't actually.
Yeah,
But now you
that's
got me thinking about stripper names, and now in the back of my head, I'm hearing like the Drake song and all that. He naming off all the strippers.
that's a crazy one though, bro. No, that's not a good one.
The sexiest name you've ever heard?
Yeah,
It's like
no.
Tatiana or something like
Oh man, yeah, Tatiana. Yeah,
that.
I can see that. That used to be a cool. That was a good name.
Aaliyah was the name.
Alil was a good name. That is a
Back
good
and
name.
forth.
I don't want to call it sexy, but that is a good name.
Yeah, yeah, but Tatiana Ali,
So
Fresh
so
Prince.
so you know how we always talking about people have days. I know you got
Uh
another
oh,
question.
no, no, you're
So
good.
we always talk about people have days. Do you think there should be a National Wife Appreciation Day?
Who put that in the chat?
No, it's not in the chat.
That's Mother's Day.
Channel 8 News. And guess who got a text message about it? This guy. So I'm gonna talk about this a little bit.
Well, we're not. We're no. I'm tired of these days. We had a
Nas-
chicken day like 4 days in a row,
National Wife Appreciation Day. I want to
followed
call out.
by National Husband Appreciation Month. I agree.
How about you? How about a year?
No, we ain't gonna get that.
Well, we don't
Hey,
get we barely get a day. So how
I
the hell you
know.
gonna
I'm
go
trying
for a
to try
month?
to.
You should have
Hey,
said
I'm trying to bargain for a
weekend.
month.
You should have went with a weekend or something like that. Like, wow, you went from a day to a month. Like, come on, bro.
Well, I went to a week.
All I'm all I'm saying, first and foremost, there ain't no National Wife Appreciation Day, so don't even send it to me. That's every
Who
day.
decide? First of all,
That's every day for y'all.
who? Why does it matter? Who comes up with this stuff?
I want to be
And
part of
why
that
does it
team.
get to go into law all of a sudden because
See,
somebody
see,
decided that they wanted to have a national day?
see, and my guy Mike said they already got International Women's Day. What more do they want?
What day is that?
I don't know. It should be coming up soon.
And what happens on that day?
It's International Women's Day.
Is that like a discount at the strip? Like what happens on International Women's Day? Like what, you get to go watch it, they just walk into the spot and they walking around like, oh, look at all these international women. Like what
No,
is happening?
we
Do you get discounts if you're an international woman?
I don't know. It's a
Andrew,
celebration. It's a big celebration in a lot of countries, but it's honoring the women's in our lives, right? International Women's Day. That's you can't say Mother's Day because
oh, I guess that does include Americans
some
too,
women
because
it
in
include
other countries
married
you will be an
single it
international.
include married singles,
Oh, wow.
mothers, daughters. International Women's Day.
Day, that you're right. That's worldwide. It's
You
not even
get
just
that?
here.
You get that? Nope. Wife is a woman. Ain't no different.
Wife is a woman.
That's what
What if
the
you're not a
chat
wife? Then you
the
can't get
chat
that day.
because the chat talking about that's women's. We talking about wives. Not everyone is a wife. You're right, but
And not everyone is a
everyone is a
woman.
woman. You got it, they, them, us, we. We can keep going. International Women's Day is March 8th, by the way.
Oh, nice.
March 8th.
International Women's Day. I'll make sure to celebrate it with all the women in my life.
I'm gonna celebrate it too. I'm gonna say Happy Wife Day, International Women's Day, Daughter Day, all of the days for every individual.
Birthday.
But you ain't getting no extra day. Nope. Nope. You already got 364 days out the year.
Lying.
What's the other question, man? We're running out of time. We got time for one more.
I ain't got one more. Oh yeah, I do. If you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be and why?
Bro, I'll be a palm tree.
Oh, that's interesting.
If I was a tree, I'd be a palm tree.
Why? Because you just flow with the breeze?
Now, a couple reasons. A, palm trees live in the heat. I love the heat. B, palm trees don't break, bro. They don't break.
Yeah, you just go with the breeze.
And then C, they actually produce coconuts. So palm trees, my coconuts, I'm good.
Coconuts come from palm trees.
But it looks like they do.
I
Looks
was
like
like,
a
wait a
palm
minute
tree.
here. There should be a lot of coconuts.
Ain't nobody always hating on women's. Y'all got 364 days out the year, chat. I'm about to mute you.
You're getting hated on.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and do our cuts. But what type of tree you'll be first?
Elm tree.
A what?
A elm tree.
What the hell kind of tree is that?
I don't know. It just sounded good, like Nightmare on Elm Street. So that's why I would be an elm tree. I was gonna say an oak tree, but nah. Or a Christmas tree.
Nah, bro. Once they
I mean,
cut you, you die. You don't come back. You don't come back from that.
all you do is add sugar and water. I'm
Bro,
still alive.
my palm boy, me being a palm tree, I'd be a sexy palm tree on South
Sexy
Beach
palm-
somewhere,
That's
boy.
the thing. A
Ooh,
sexy palm tree. You guys heard
sexy
it here
palm
first.
tree on
I
South
heard
Beach
this.
somewhere. I'd be living a life. That palm tree, boy.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah. The only thing is, as a tree, I'm like thinking about, like, I don't want all these animals up in my tree. That's what I feel like. I hope I'm in the middle of nowhere with no animals.
On the island.
Like, yeah, that's
Oh
what kind of
man.
tree I want to be. Like, you ain't messing with me. Like, the deer got to swim over here just to get over here.
Nah.
Poison ivy.
All right. Who you cutting, bro?
Ooh, you know what?
What am I having a drink?
This
I'm
week,
listening.
who am I cutting? I ain't even got nobody to cut, which is the first. Let me rethink in my head here. I'm pretty sure there's somebody that needs to get cut. Man, nobody. Now, no. I'm
You
just
telling
cutting.
me
I'm
you
cutting.
just went a whole week and ain't cut nobody?
I'm just gonna cut Oregon State. That's who I'm cutting. Yeah, I'm cutting them.
Are you officially off the Oregon State bandwagon?
No, I'm still a Beaver. I haven't been cheering from. No, I said this last week. They were cut too, probably.
So the Beaver believer is gone this year?
They're gonna have to make another believer out of me this year. Literally.
Ooh.
Well, definitely not going in any games. Let's make it that clear. Because I'm saving my cash on that.
Well,
I can watch out on TV. I was about to say trash on TV.
Well, you guys, obviously, you guys heard who I was cutting. First and foremost, Oregon State. Not Oregon State. Idaho State. Shame on you, bro. Even if you did pay them to win, there's a level of integrity in the game where you realize that this team is very bad. You don't go out and score 90 points. That's all I got to say. But bottom line, no, you don't go out and score 90 points. Second of all, you don't schedule a slapdick team that you're gonna put up 90 points on. I hope you don't win another game the rest of the year. That's how mad I am.
Ooh.
Close us out.
Angriness.
I am making me take a shot of brown liquor today.
Ooh. My fancy glass. I'm gonna put my finger up. Hey, we want to thank you guys for listening tonight to the podcast. We appreciate you guys. Please love, follow, love. I don't know. You guys can love us too. Listen, like, and subscribe. Please send this out to share it to other people. We appreciate you guys. And another one. We done.
Cheers.